We have been languishing in the desert sun for weeks, waiting, sleeping, reading, playing children's games to fend off boredom. With the midsummer heat baking the tarmac and everything on it like a fried egg, sitting outside in the American desert has been exhausting. We sit next to our $30 million aircraft, checking it over and over again each day, making sure it's ready in case we are needed. It almost feels like we are the crew from Flight of the Phoenix, stranded in the middle of the desert awaiting rescue, except we aren't. We are aerial firefighters, awaiting the order to launch an attack on a fire with our super scooper. We've been forced to sit outside all day, every day, because COVID-19 rules preclude entry into the government facility where we are based. Here's the thing most people don't realize about fighting wildfires. As with urban firefighting and military combat deployments, and a handful of other professions seemingly and not unjustly defined by danger, the job generally consists of the following: prolonged periods of boredom and restlessness, punctuated by bursts of almost unfathomable intensity or violence. With each passing year, the concept of a season seems less applicable to the climatological phenomenon of wildfires. What once was a reasonably well-defined season following a predictable geographic pattern, the Southeast in winter and early spring, the Southwest in spring, the Midwest in early summer, Big Sky Country in late summer, the Southwest and California in the fall, has morphed into what feels like a never-ending sprawl of heat and flame and smoke, stretching not just across the arid and timber-heavy regions of the United States, but all over the globe. Blame climate change, urban wildland interface, poor forest management, or all of the above. The simple fact is that wildfires are getting worse. For those on the front lines of the ceaseless wildfire battle, the reasons behind the escalation are less important than the fact of its existence and the likelihood that things are going to get much worse before they get any better. But this much is also true. Wildfire management is besieged by territoriality, political bickering and partisanship, and a plethora of overlapping governmental agencies and private commercial ventures, all combining to form a splintered infrastructure that leads to delayed responses and a generally inefficient approach to the job that is not only frustrating but also counterproductive.